What did I just see on Wednesday against the Nets? The Raptors played a horrendous game as they get absolutely wrecked by the Nets. They get their asses wiped. 112 to 98. Let that sink in for a sec. They got their asses wiped by 14 points, well, technically in the fourth, but they got absolutely crushed in the third as the Raptors lose to the Brooklyn Nets 112 to 98, like I mentioned, and with that they're now 9-9 in the season. And this feels very bad because technically the Raptors are being hurdled with injuries. Like there's a lot of bad injuries. There's well, according to Pascal Siakam, we know he's cleared, but of course he's still injured. We know Delano Bandit's not playing, and here's the problem. Oh yeah, Van Vliet, Scotty Barnes, out because of injury. So that's not fun. So the Golden Child's not in the game, and it sucks. All right, it just sucks. Let's just get straight to this game, technically, because it's terrible. First period, the Raptors were guns and blazing with 3-pointers in the beginning of the first. Or was it the Nets? I'm assuming. So we saw Flynn making a 3-pointer. We see Durant making a 3-pointer. Like the defense was just sluggish there. You turn over the ball. The Nets start piling on threes after threes after threes. We've seen OG making like a layup, a hook shot, and one. There's some bad things. There's some good things that happened with the Raptors. I mean, they were pretty good with the offense, but the defense was never seen in the first. They're just like pretty sluggish, and you're down 38 to 26. 38 to 26. You're down by 12. All right, that's not fun. The second quarter, hey, look, it feels pretty good so far. Right? Well, unfortunately, you let Simmons take a dunk. We've seen Gomez airballing. The Raptors make too many silly errors. We've seen one of the Raptors players hitting Ben Simmons in the balls, which was an offensive foul, which by all means they challenged it. It was unsuccessful. Why'd you challenge it? I'll never know. It was a terrible game from start to finish. I understand that. We saw Gary Trent Jr. laying the ball in. We've seen, of course, OG slam. Of course, he takes the ball and he slams on OG. That was the highlight of the year for the Raptors. Of course, the Raptors, however, turn over the ball. Thaddeus Young cleans up the layup shot for Gary Trent Jr. And at the end of the second, everything's pretty good. You're down by 1. Nothing could ever happen. And in the second half, the Raptors went. They went into snooze mode because unfortunately, wait for it. Kyrie Irving makes a 3-pointer. Kyrie Irving makes a 2-pointer, giving Gary Trent a foul. Oh boy. Oh my goodness gracious. Durant makes a 3-pointer. You're letting Ben Simmons make a wide open dunk. But however, you still piling things in. Boucher blocks Kevin Durant's shot. And then, of course, dunks on, I'm assuming was the case, but we've seen the Raptors turning over the ball. It is a straight-out choke job. But then, however, Thaddeus Young beats the buzzer beater with a layup to make it a 91-78 game. But too bad, they just got absolutely whooped every time in the fourth. Now, the fourth quarter was an absolute disgrace because the Raptors were getting absolutely piled after their shot after shot after shot. It's like they have been destroyed in the second. Let me just take a look at the second half. See how bad this was. Yeah, you lost the second half 50-47. Accordingly, it's not that bad. Oh, you think it is bad? Really? Because you're getting absolutely pummeled. It was not a fun game at all by any means. I mean, I thought the Raptors had a chance to win the game. I thought they were all pretty good because the Nets were coming off their worst loss to Philadelphia, of course, with the return of Ben Simmons on Tuesday night. And unfortunately for the Raptors, they just couldn't capitalize. I thought this could have been a chance where the Raptors could have find a way to bounce back after that heartbreaking loss to Atlanta, but unfortunately, that wasn't enough, and we just absolutely get cluttered. It's like the first half was pretty good. The second half, the Raptors went into snooze mode. Let that sink in. It was a terrible game. And I thought this was worse than the Thunder game. Yeah, it was worse than the Thunder game. Make no mistake. The Raptors, they got their asses wiped, 132 to 113 on Remembrance Day, a game which you should never remember. The Raptors got absolutely destroyed by the Bulls. On the road. The Raptors, I mean, despite coming back, they just fell apart. They got absolutely destroyed, but not destroyed enough. That's straight. The Mavericks team wasn't really much a good idea. And the 76ers game, oh yeah, we know where that happens. The 76ers just absolutely pummel you in the fourth. Now, yes, I didn't even care about the fourth quarter because the Raptors were getting absolutely destroyed. I decided to go and just change the channel to watch the Leafs Devils game, which I'm assuming was way better than seeing the Raptors getting absolutely pummeled in the second half. 39-25 for the third quarter, and 22-21. It's still a stupid, sucky game. I mean, it sucks. I mean, the first half was pretty good. Despite being down by like double digits, you're still managing to beat the Nets. But in the second quarter, it was like, okay, let's keep it going. We're pretty good. We're down by one, but we're not out. But when you get to the third, which is the second half, they went all hell breaks loose. They just snoozed, and it wasn't good enough. I don't care how bad it was. It was just an absolute disgrace. Um, Field goal percentage. Well, with Brooklyn, they're the much better team in field goal percentage, field goals and 3-pointers. Um, the Nets made 45 out of their 82 field goals. The 3-pointer percentage, 45% for the Nets, while the Raptors had, you guessed it, 36 out of 101 field goals, around 36% of field goals, and 24% from 3-pointers. That is not good enough by any means. And then free throws, you can tell what the hell happened. I mean, we were the better team in free throws, yet still lost the goddamn game. The Raptors made 52 offensive rebounds. They made 52 total rebounds, 23 offensive rebounds. They made 16 assists. They made 2 blocks from Chris Boucher, but you couldn't capitalize it. You stole the ball 12 times. You turned over the ball 13 times. And points in the paint, 48 points in the paint. And you made 13 fouls. The Nets, on the other hand, okay, look, make no mistake, they're the better team in field goals and 3-pointers. I mean, they are dangerous. But their total rebounds as of yet in that Raptors game, 39 total rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds, 32 assists. Made 32 assists. They made 11 blocks. They stole the ball 10 times. They turned over the ball 19 times. They had points in the paint by 46 and 24 fouls for the Nets. Now, let's just go through the game. I mean, it was a shit show from one place to the other. I get my phone's dead. I'm about to charge it very soon after this video. Kevin Durant, I mean, he only had 12 points, 5 assists and 7 rebounds. Royce O'Neal had 15 points, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. Nick Claxton had 14 points, 3 assists, and 12 rebounds. The former 76er, Brick Simmons, or Ben Simmons if you want to be that stupid. Ben Simmons with 14 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kyrie Irving, the one that didn't play because of vaccination shenanigans, had 29 points, 3 assists, and a rebound. He hasn't played in Toronto since when the Raptors were on the NBA championship run. Before that, Edmund Sumner had 6 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. Markieff Morris had 9 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Cam Thomas had 5 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And Joe Harris had 3 points, an assist, and 2 rebounds. For the Raptors, however, OG Anunoby, 15 points. He had 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Thaddeus Young had 12 points, 5 assists, and 8 rebounds. Christian Koloko, make no mistake, he did not do good tonight. He had 4 points and he had 5 rebounds. Gary Trent Jr., I mean, he was pretty good despite all the ups and downs he had. He had 19 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Malachi Flynn had 8 points, 3 assists, and a rebound. Hern- Hernan Gomez had 10 points and 10 rebounds. I mean, he's a little better, but not good enough. Jeff Downton had 10 points and 2 rebounds. Ron Harper Jr. had 6 points and a rebound. Cam Burch had 2 points and 3 rebounds. Did I say Chris Boucher? Oh yeah, Chris Boucher had 12 points and made 16 offensive rebounds, and that's pretty much it. This team just flat out sucked. I mean, they had on Wednesday. I mean, they had a good first half despite being down by double digits. But in the second half, you know where the hell happened. First good half, the second half, like that. It was terrible. They just fell asleep in the second half, and they were getting absolutely whooped. I mean, this is worse than I thought it would be. It was actually a disgrace by that team. Now, next off of the Toronto Raptors, which is actually today. I'm assuming I'm recording the video today instead of on Thursday or Friday when I had the chance. So, next game for the Toronto Raptors, they take on the Dallas Mavericks today. 5 p.m. game. We need to start. We need to get the hell up. We need to beat this team. And look, I understand the Mavericks have, oh yeah, Luka Doncic. Oh yeah, they have all the good players except Kristaps Porzingis because he's with I'm assuming he's with the Washington Wizards. I'm hoping to God that if we can beat against Washington against the what's this team again? I know it's the team. Oh yeah, Dallas Mavericks. We'd be pretty good. There's some good news coming in. Pascal Siakam may be coming back, but he won't be coming back until Wednesday at the latest. So let's hope I'm right. Let's hope we can beat against Dallas, and just for God's sakes, just start on time. That's all we want to do is start on time. All right.